Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night.
What's up, guys? It's iFlyMystic, and we're back again with another video. So today we're going to be talking about tips for brand new Rainbow players. Now, I understand that I'm level 7, it's shown right here, but I do have experience playing in high rank tiers and high level gameplay. Now, you might be asking how, or you might not. I did play on console for a while. I was a Plat 2 player. That's besides the point. Today we're going to be talking about droning and how you use it specifically on offense and defense. Now, let's just do this here. Alright. I'm just gonna go like this. Start it up. This is a good map to learn on here. So, with droning, I'm going to explain how to use it to your benefit. And this can be on offense for droning. The only time you can have droning on defense is going to be if you have a Mozzie, or if you are Mozzie. That way you can use the drone. If not, then you will be able to look through what the drone can see. Now, so as you see here, it starts off in a drone as an attacker. Now, to use this to your advantage, you're going to want to go into, well, first of all, you're going to want to go into the house here, in this case, or if it's bank, you can go to bank, or anything like that, and you're going to want to find where the bomb is. So, let's say that they were... let's say their garage, right? They were right here, right? Bombs in here. First thing you're gonna want to do is, say it comes like this. I know we're gonna spawn here. You're gonna come in here. Now, let me see. You're gonna wanna. So what you're gonna wanna do is, if the bomb's here, obviously you come in, you find the bomb, whatever, scan it. Now there's gonna be enemies in here, so you see that camera right there, right? Or I'm just looking at it right there. That camera. Now you know that's there. You know they can see where you're coming from. You know they can see where you're entering. You're gonna wanna, if you're entering on the bottom floor, you're gonna wanna see where all the entering points are and the camera. See, there's another one there, right? So you're just going to want to kind of scope out the bottom floor, see where all the enemies are. Obviously you're going to be scanning them, and you know, maybe for some reason they shoot out your drone or something, right? So you just go over here, right? And then so we're now we're here, right? So here's the house. Now droning is gonna give you the ability. So now, instead of just, you know, busting in here and then there being an enemy like right there or something, right? You're gonna want to crouch, and then you're gonna want to drone. Now this is entry droning here. So when you enter, you know, you just kind of peek, take a good look around. There's nobody here, right? If there was an enemy right here where I shot, and obviously if this wasn't broken, and I drone here, and I come in, I can already see where he's standing. I can see his feet. That gives me the ability to see where to shoot if I'm gonna wall bang through this barricade here, or if I want to lay down, I can see his feet and I can get shots off him. So that's if the enemy's there. If he's in this corner, you'd use your drone and come around, and you just kind of like peek, you know, and you just, if you want, you can get this position, because then you can see the doorway, all the windows, all the way around here. Same thing with this room here. You're just gonna go in, and you're looking here to find any enemies that could possibly get a jump on you, right? When you're done, if your drone doesn't get destroyed, you bring it all the way back out to where you are. 5, and you pick that up. There's no enemies, right? You're good to go. In you go. It's up here, right? Okay, so this is a hostage, right? So now you come out, right? And there you go. That was kind of terrible, honestly, but there you go. That's how it works. See, now I'm on defense. Let's see. If I'm gonna go Jaeger, see if I can explain this to you guys. The first thing on defense you're gonna want to do, obviously, at all costs, you're going to want to barricade, right? You want to place everything down that you have. Well, I shouldn't say that. Don't place everything down. Now, if you have a frost on your team, place the mat right there. Right here is where the mat needs to go. Right there. And then obviously, if there's a mat there, then you're going to place that. Jaeger's going to use this here, right? That's a defense system. It's just how it works. You're going to want to barricade everything. Barricade everything in here, right? The more you barricade, the better and safer you will be. Well, the hostage would be. Now, depending on your character, you're going to either be a roamer, right? A roamer, or you're going to be a defender. Like, Rook would be the defender that I'm trying to talk about, where he stays in with the hostage. Jaeger could be a defender or a roamer. Like, there's just different, every character has a different use, I guess you could say. Every character has a job. That's what it is. Every character has a job, right? So you need to use your characters for the specific jobs that they are made for. It doesn't say, like, you can obviously roam with Rook if you wanted to, but it's just not what you do. You just don't do that because he's better as a stay-at-home defender. Now, with the talking about droning on defense, droning on defense won't work unless you have a Mozzie on your team, right? So if Mozzie's on your team, he can throw down a pest, which would capture a drone. If you are the Mozzie, you can control the drone as your own. If you're not the Mozzie, you can use the drone as a camera, right? As one of these cameras here. You can use the drone as that. But that only helps so much until either one of your teammates shoots out the drone, which happens a lot because of the fact that they're already, as soon as the game starts, everybody's looking for drones to shoot, you know? Everybody wants to shoot drones. So 9 times out of 10, the Mozzie drone will get shot. The other thing to use to your advantage while you're on defense here is going to be the camera systems. Now, obviously, you don't want to be in a position like I am here. I'll get in a spot that you could probably be safe in, that you could drone, or I should say, look at cameras in, right? You could sit, you know, here would be fine, right? That would be a good spot. Or even if you wanted to, you could sit here. You just kind of have to be covered a little bit. You'll get a hang of it. Now, to go through cameras, it's gonna end here soon, but you just keep going, looking, and if you find somebody, you're gonna hit X, you're gonna scan them, It's basically to find where to go, right? Now, if they were around the corner, you would just kind of like, you know, peek. He's on the stairs, peek, and you just keep going at him like that, you know. You use the cameras to your ability to find where the enemies are. And 9 times out of 10, don't ping an enemy because they will shoot out the camera. You always want to keep the cameras to your ability, allowing you to use that camera to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, number 2, we're going to talk about peeking. We're going to talk about peeking on offense, and we can talk about it on defense. So, this round will end, and then the game will be over. But I'll talk about offense and defense here. So, now with offensive peeking, it's going to be much harder than on defense. Defensive peeking will allow you to, well, you're going to know where they're spawning at, because you can either what am I trying to say here? You're going to know where they're spawning at because of the fact they will find, in this case, they'll find the hostage, so they'll spawn closest to the hostage. Now, see, offensive peeking here. I can go like this here, right? And if I crouch down, say the hostage is in this room right here, right? I'm going to watch this window, and these two here. But I'm going to watch this window because 9 times out of 10, they know you're going to be spawning over here. So they're going to break this window right here. They're going to break this window to try and defensively peek on you, what I was saying earlier. Now, if I get up on this ladder here first, onto this roof, I can peek, head glitch kind of, I can peek this window enough to where I can get the jump on them. Where they try and break that window to get the peek, or this window I should say, to get the peek, right? And I'm already here. I headshot, right? Headshot on them. That's offensively peeking. The same thing goes with the door, or with a door. If they know you're going to be here, right, and they're spawning, if you can get to this door in time, which 9 times out of 10 it will be very hard. If you can get to this door in time, right, say you bust it once, peek it, say he's in that room, you automatically got him. 9 times out of 10 though, he's going to be looking right here. So if you bust up there, he's looking right there, just fire. You see, you know where you gotta go. So now that's offensive peeking, right? Now I'll show you defensive peeking, like I was talking earlier. Just as an example, say they spawned over there, right? Defensive peeking is when you take, that didn't work, okay. So say they spawn way out there, right? They can do that. We're gonna go like this. Say you spawned at this tree right there. Right there, right? Defensive peeking is right before they spawn. I'm gonna have this window broke just enough, right, to where I can look at them as they spawn. I can look exactly where they're coming from. So as soon as he steps foot on that tree, bang, headshot, right? You just do that. It's just easy. That's offensive and defensive peeking, which, if you use it correctly, can help you tremendously. You just have to understand how to use it correctly. You know what I'm saying? You just have to understand what you're doing and how to use them. Oh, well. So for number 3, we're going to talk about T-hunts. Now, T-hunts is a big thing when it comes to ranked, or if you have a team and you're playing online together. T-hunts are big thing. You have to understand how to how to play T-hunts. You have to understand what to use T-hunts for. You have to understand what's the purpose of it and how to do it successfully. Now, most people say they're warming up with T-hunts, but they're not actually warming up. You know, like they're just going through and they're just shooting all the terrorists. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have a purpose. You have to go into T-hunts with a purpose, to an understanding of what you need to do to better yourself for the warm-up that you're doing, right? You can't just say you're warming up and not have a purpose to. The point of T-hunt is to aim for the head and get your aim down. You're trying to focus on. Okay, that was terrible. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I'm trying to talk. The point of a T-hunt is to get your aim down to the point where you can automatically flick to someone's head. You enter a room, they start shooting, flick, bang, you hit the head. Every time. That's what the point of a T-hunt is. Now, this was a terrible example. But we're going to try again here. Now I'll show you droning if I can. I'll drone for you and show you with a better example of how to drone. You need to learn to use T-hunts to better your aim. When I played on console, I T-hunt for hours. I mean, I would, if I didn't think something was good, like my aim wasn't good or something, you know, I would just T-hunt and practice, and I would, quote unquote, warm up. Forgot they don't shoot. So you find where everything is, right? You find where they all are. So that's a quick droning, right? We're gonna enter in here. Headshot. I don't know where that came from. Headshot. Right? You just want to know. You want to know what height you're going to need to shoot at the head every time. Headshot. See? You see what I'm saying? You need to use T-hunts to your... You need to aim. I know I'm not doing very good right now as an example, but you'll get the hang of T-hunts once you keep doing them more often. The longer you go on T-hunt, the better, or the easier it'll be. I'm gonna die here, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, anyway, that's T-hunts for you. Use it to better your aim. Use it to understand and hear where the enemies are. Use it to focus on warming up, and warm up with a purpose. For number 4, we're going to want to focus on solo queuing versus playing with a team. Now, everybody understands what solo queuing is and what playing with a team is. Now, I don't want to go into a match and make this video so long, but I'll show you some clips of solo queuing. Now, for clip number 1, like you see here, this is me solo queuing. Now, with solo queuing, I have no chemistry with any of the people I'm playing. I have no communication skills. I don't have any sayings or nothing. I can't call out unless I'm typing in chat. You know, I can't talk to the people that I'm playing with, which is unfortunate because that hinders our ability to play as a team. You know, we're all just kind of doing our own thing and hoping something works out, which 9 times out of 10 it never does. Playing with a team gives you that chemistry. That allows you to play at a higher level. That allows you to play with more sense in the game. It allows you to play like a professional. If you have teammates, it could be 1, it could be 2, 3, or 4, right? You could have a whole squad that you only specifically play with. You could have 1 dude that you only play with. You and that other person are going to be so much better than 2 people that are solo queuing. 2 people that have no idea who each other are. Even if it's not your best friend, even if it's somebody you found on the internet,
Don't understand.
that's going to give you the ability to play so much better than the other 2 people that are solo queuing. And there we go. Alright, let's go. Solo queuing is okay. You can solo queue probably up to plat if you want. But playing with a team will always, in every situation, get the upper hand and play better.
Come on.
Doesn't
I saw you.
It's gonna
I know
happen.
you're there.
It's been real. I hope these tips help you. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.